Are you thinking about your future self? All the things you are doing today, all the things you did yesterday, all the things you did last month. Were you thinking about your future self when you were doing those things? Were you thinking about whether your future self would benefit or would he not benefit from it? Because that's how you need to live. Because your future self is waiting. The best version of you is somewhere out there. And all you need to do is put in the daily work every single day. Because if you do, your future self will thank you for it. If you don't, you're going to regret it. Now, most people live day to day, day to day, day to day, not caring about the future, not caring about the consequences of their actions, the consequences their actions are going to have on their future self. No one lives like that anymore. It's alright, it's Friday night, everyone's going out, I'm gonna go out and party. I'm gonna go out and drink alcohol, I'm gonna go out clubbing. Tomorrow's problems, if I wake up hungover, that's tomorrow's problem. How do you expect to be successful when you never think about your future self? When you're eating that donut, when you're going out in the club, when you're drinking alcohol, think about your future self. Think about if this is going to benefit your future self. What will the best version of you think about what you are doing right now? Would he approve of it? Would he say, yes, that's what you should be doing to get to where you want to go? If you really live like that, if you really think about your future self all the time, the best version of you out there in the future, if you really think about if what you are doing now is going to benefit that version of you, you'll stop what you are doing immediately because you will realize that everything you are doing is not helping you. The partying, the clubbing, the women, the alcohol, the raves, the festivals, the everything. None of that is going to help you get to that best version of your future self. And your future self is probably out there shaking his head because that version of you knows you could get there. You have the capability. You don't have the will. You don't have the discipline to get there. You are choosing immediate pleasure over long-term success. And that's a sad way to live. And that's the story of most people's lives. You see, if you spend your 20s right, if you just dedicate your 20s to growth, to improvement, to building something worthwhile, to purpose, to being a purposeful man, I promise you, if you do that all that in your 20s will set you up for the rest of your life. Now, I'm only 21 years old. You don't have to listen to my advice. You might just think, oh, this is just a young kid. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Hey, that's no problem. But I'm just trying to help. I want to be a force for good for you and for every young man out there or young woman who wants to improve their life drastically. So every time you are about to do something, think about what the best version of you, that future self, would think about what you are about to do.